Okay, so this is an Olivetti 32, and it has a common issue where the ribbon reversal mechanism doesn't seem to work, where this will trigger, but one side will spin and the other side won't spin. And I looked at this for a long time, and what I realized is, so first you have to take the covers off, the bottom and the main chassis cover. But if you look down here in this hole, if I can get this to kind of have some light, you'll see that the pawls here are spring-loaded. So oftentimes what you'll have is you'll have one that's spinning and not ratcheting like that. Like this one will ratchet, and this one will just spin, and then you'll flip this thing, and this one will keep spinning and not ratchet, and vice versa. So this one's fixed now, so it's working properly. But what happens is when you get this reversal mechanism here and you move it back and forth, there's this cam here. It's kind of this weird shaped cam here. And you see it sort of moving between these two lobes. And what that's doing is it's actually engaging this pawl mechanism here across the entire machine. So if you look at the bottom, let's see if I can flip this over and hold this camera. If you look at the bottom here, these two bars here that are running along the entire machine, one is actuated by the actual reversal mechanism. You can kind of see it there. But the other one is actually that cam that engages the pawls. And what I've done, all right, let me put the phone down for a quick. Okay, so what I've done is there's actually, if I can get this to focus, there's this pivot here that's what that pivot's on. And so I just put some cleaner, some naphtha in there and gave it a good brush. Technically you can flip this over and remove the E-circlips, pull this out. That seemed like disaster. Personally, they're so small. They're so small down in there. I didn't want to bother doing that. So I just clean them out, but get this reoriented. Ugh. Hard to work on these machines when you don't have a proper setup. Yeah, so now, let me just put this down. If you look, this will move. It's a little sticky still, but I imagine that'll loosen up with time. So yeah, so if yours doesn't reverse, check that pivot. Check to make sure the pawls are engaging those gears. You should hear a nice ratcheting sound while the other one is smooth, and then flip it, and then this will pivot down, and then that one will ratchet, and that one will be smooth. So I hope that helps. It took me a while to figure that out. Let me know in the comments if this works for you. Cheers.